Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Yes, indeed. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see here. Let me get to where I can see everything and see what's happening. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. Getting everything squared away here a little bit early. Jumping the gun, getting everything going. We got the global warmer who is here first, and we have been counting down. In fact, since the global warmer is first here, we're going to fulfill a little bit more and get a couple of push-ups in where we owe 170 left. So I'm going to actually knock out a few just real quick for the global warmer now that he's here. We're down to 170 owed to the global warmer of exercises, whether it be push-ups, curls, or flutter kicks, or pelvic thrust. Here we go. Let's do a couple of push-ups here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yeah, there we go. Almost came on last night to do some more, but didn't get a chance to. But thank you guys for putting up with me. We're down to 150. Got to do some housekeeping here, but glad you guys are here. Welcome. For those of you new just joining us, what that is about is I do, for every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, I usually do 2 push-ups. And for every dollar donated via Super Chat, I usually do 1 push-up. But nonetheless, I had a sale, and the global warmer took me up on that sale. It was very kind. Oh, wow. And the global warmer is on his way to Pacific Precious Metals. Hope we find some good deals. Good to see all of you guys here. Silver Honda is here. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. Got a little bit of blood flowing this morning, or this evening. It is evening time here. I'm not in the down under. Welcome, Tiki Man. Good to see you. And HVAC is here. HVAC, welcome. Good to see HVACs. HVAC and BDK is here as well, and so is Cybercurtain Twitcher. All right, let's get into some of these comments. Theta Phoenix, I have serious doubts we will ever go back to a gold standard. I think it'll be the thing of last resort, but they may be forced into it. Maybe. We'll see what happens. If it did, the stackers would be wealthy overnight, though. That's right, exactly. Cherokee Cowboy is here. Welcome, Cherokee. Good to see you. Selected Silver Star was at a coin show today. Hope it was good. All right. Very good. Let's get up here to Matt Bittner is here with a thumbs up. And I appreciate him watching some of the older videos as well. We have our coffee in hand. Moving on to the next comment here. From Gary Gauthier, we do expect some scammers to call at 6:15. Will they do it? We'll find out. But Gary says, come on, man, the dollar is dead. All countries going to go back with their own currency. Treaties have been signed off. Any country starts a war, they lose the gold. USA will be the last to crash. And also the return Fed is dead. Dollars dead. Look at banks. Open 10 to 4. Most locations closed, being propped up by printing 1.5 trillion day. Game over. Well, it's not over yet, Gary. There's a lot of speculation in your comment there, but one thing is for sure, the dollar is far from dead. That's for sure. Far from dead. I know a lot of people are writing the obituary to the dollar, just like people have been doing for the Queen for years, but nonetheless, the Queen was going up until the very last moment with the last official act this past Tuesday. And now she obviously was old, and we knew it was coming, but the dollar has a lot of life left in it. It's just the reality it is. But anyway, so let's see here. Very good. All right, let's move back up here. Cool Kev says, I got your 2-ounce channel round today, and it's great. Where can I get an airtight for it? Well, Cool Kev, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yes, this is from 2 days ago. If you want to get an airtight, or if you want to get a Salivate Metal round, you can click on the link in the description of this live stream or any of my videos, or you could go to the channel page and you'll see a link here to the 2-ounce high relief silver round. And there it is, and you can purchase it there. But while you were there, you may have missed this. There is a link here, recommended accessories, 39 millimeter 2-ounce coin safe coin capsule direct fit, and it does fit very nice. So there's where you can get it, back over at JM Bullion's website if you're so interested. That is the place to get it. Yes, indeed. So thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoy it, and congratulations. I'm glad you like it. Most people have found that the Intaglio Mint does a wonderful job, and there's it's one of those where they don't have any issues with quality at all. They're absolutely amazing. All right, that's exactly right, Matt. I don't like the dollar either, but you'll need them to take advantage of the fire sales in the coming recession. That's exactly right. Very true. Welcome to you all. Welcome. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Theta Phoenix says, I understand the desire to pick up nuggets. My LCS had early 2000s quarter-ounce Aussie roos at a low premium, so I pulled the trigger on the fraction of gold. They're collectible, and they are gold, so it was a double win for me as far as I'm concerned. I'll tell you what, what I want to do is I'm going to get a bookend set of the nuggets, because I didn't realize where they go. But the nuggets they did up until 2007. The kangaroo was labeled as a kangaroo, didn't start until 2008. And it's amazing because there's no nuggets on most of the nugget coins that have been produced by the Perth Mint. It was very strange. All right. All right, very good. Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that. On his recommended necessity. All right, appreciate it. And good to see all of you guys here. All right. Department of Numismatics, a channel you guys should subscribe to. He's going to have the ins and outs of precious metals and a lot of different metals. Yes, indeed. He says, still to this day, folks are stacking scrap copper anywhere they can find it. New home constructions got hit a lot in the past, but I've noticed in my area, most of the plumbing is now using polymer resin-based material. Any copper piping used in areas where the pipes are permanently fixed in the house is some fashion. There you go. Stack constitutional copper instead. Pre-82 cents, you're right, or pre-83 cents, with being discerning between the ones and 82 that were copper-coated zinc. Freedom Stacker, thank you so much. The first super chat of the evening. Thank you, brother. This is an example. So I'm going to do 5 push-ups for Freedom Stacker, and I'll probably bookend it for the ones for the global warmer to fulfill my obligation. Here we go. For Freedom Stacker, thank you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then for global warmer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exercise complete. That's 10 more down. Making our way through there. Thank you so much. That leaves us down to 140 owed. Keeping track of all this stuff. And James Smith with a 5, spot 2. James, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right. James with another 5. And I tell you what, I'm going to do curls for James. Yes, indeed. Make that happen. Curls. Yes, indeed. Let's make it happen. And we'll bookend those as well, since there are 5 here. So here we go. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do some others for global warmer. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's right. There we go. All right. Yeah. Yeah, tobacco, you're right. Nickels especially, because they're worth more than the face value. So now we're down to 120 owed to the global warmer. Thank you all so much. Hello, Silver Wolverine. Good to see you. Let's march up here. We've got Mellow Stacker says, I'll keep stacking and saving no matter what. These little price movements don't get me excited since I'm holding long term. A dollar cost average, but also try my best to have some cash on hand and take advantage of larger dips. Wise move, indeed. Yes, have a little dry powder on hand. James Unleashed is here. Good to see you. Robert Chinost is here. Thank you. Jerry Parker. And thanks again to James Smith and Freedom Stacker for your super chats tonight. Very, very kind of you. And we've got Upscale Flipping says, well, what happens if your house gets broken into? Does the homeowner's insurance company cover anything? Likely not, unless you add it to your insurance policy. And that's going to be a very expensive insurance policy, but most insurance policies will not cover your belongings. Your belongings in general, but specifically your precious metals. Very good. Okay, and Excitemex 6. Tree in the background was called a black boy. That's right, and that term right now is definitely not politically correct, for sure. But due to being politically correct now, it's called a grass tree. The stump base is black. Spike in the center only grows when it's about to flower. Foliage is green, which is fascinating. I'd love to see what one of those looks like in a photograph. I might have to look that up sometime. Very good. Nickel material price per pound. Let's see here. I think it's around $12 to $15. Let me look and see. $10 per pound. $10 for it's come down a bit. That's still pretty high though. Liquid Electrum says, changing the speed of the intro is cool, like ear candy. Yeah, I had to have a little fun with this one, Liquid Electrum. That's right, had to have a little fun with it, indeed. Just for that video. And the Queen is sick this morning. It will surely be a sign if she passes the end of a golden age. And indeed, that is what happened yesterday. The Queen passed away. I posted a video about it if you haven't seen it. Dixon Hills, good to see you. Welcome. All right. Taylor Reid, stay tuned. I'm going to be discussing that here momentarily about what the coins with the Queen's head on it will be worth. Tucson Bubba, I bought a Stillwater Palladium at $180 per ounce. Wow, Tucson Bubba, that's amazing. And rhodium at $1,000 per ounce. I bought some of that stuff too at those prices, but not nearly as many as you did. And that's for darn sure. I mean, that's I think you bought like 10 of them at $1,000 an ounce. You're on your own if you buy at today's prices and hope to sell for profit within 10 years. I made $200,000 selling my rhodium. Amazing. It's not a market for amateurs, but you did well, very well. Hello, Eagle Steve, good to see you. Richard Metcalf is here as well. Good to see you guys. MM126, good to see you. Very good. All right, let's get up here to the next one. We've got Jeffrey Jackson. I think I prefer seeing the deceased on these coins rather than what we're going to get. I'm with you on that completely, especially with what he represents. Wild Turkey 38, not looking for any coins with Chaz on them, or Chuck, as some people call him, King Chuck the Third. Yes, indeed, King Chuck. King Upchuck, if you ask me, but that's just my opinion. King Upchuck. I won't be completing the Silver Tudor coins. I only bought the first, decided that would be the only. It's a lot to keep up with for sure. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's right. That's right. King Charles would be much, much less. That's exactly right. Much less. All right, very good. Okay, let's see here. Welcome, Mellow Stacker. Good crowd here today. Appreciate you guys being here. There is this little thumbs up button there. That little pesky little thing that if you press it, it lights up and makes the number go higher. They say that's an experiment. If you try it, you'd be surprised what happens if you hit it. Cyber Crunch Witcher, may she rest in peace. We'll have to wait to see regarding any new coinage, but I suspect they already have designs in place. I can't help but think that maybe they do as well, but it just depends on how quickly the now king would want to get his image emblazoned on a coin. Hooyah 2007. There's a whole process involved with proposing a new portrait. And King Charles gets to approve of the designs himself. We likely won't see you until next year. That's another thought too. And perhaps you have to be king before that happens, before any of that process takes place. That very well could be the case, yes. HD Dino Lowrider. I didn't know the Queen personally, but she brought so many people together. I bet more people would have liked her had they got to met her. Me too. I have great respect for her as a person and how she dignified the institution. She really did make her own. Here comes a scammer. Let's see what they want. Can't imagine. Hello? Richard Lovett. Hello?
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Will, and I'm on a recorded line with Medicare Supplement Advisors. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Will?
Well, I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking.
Can I ask you a question, Will?
Yeah.
Who is the present monarch of the United Kingdom and Great Britain? Who is it? Dang it, he wouldn't answer the call, that son of a motherless goat. I didn't even get a chance to call him a martichoke before he hung up on me. Richard Lovett, I wouldn't be surprised if the Queen's face will be on coins and rounds for the first part of 2023, and then the change will come. I'm more than likely thinking the same thing. I'm thinking now after digesting this, it's probably the same thing. That it probably won't be until the middle of 2023. Rod Panard, Charles is nowhere near as well liked as Elizabeth was. If he pushes the World Economic Forum Build Back Better agenda too hard, he might end the monarchy. I did hear today after he gave his speech that likely he has to give up most of his causes to be able to represent the crown. So if that's the case, then that's good. So he won't be pushing that stuff from the throne, which is good. It would not be good for the institution, in my view. Silver Scientist, rip to the Queen. God bless our United Kingdom friends. She's the most portrayed figure on coins from Australia, New Zealand, and many other former British colonies such as Canada. She will be remembered for millennia. Thanks for sharing. Indeed, she will. And in fact, I think there's 56 Commonwealth nations, more than that through the course of her time. Like places like Fiji used to have her image on the Queen too. Tobacco Row, thank you so much. Sal, if I clean a $24 dirty Morgan silver dollar, how much is it worth? Sadly, it's still going to be worth $24, maybe a little bit less, depending on the condition of it. Cleaned coins are typically not considered. That's a no-no to clean numismatic coins. Now, if you're doing it just for your own fun and it's only $24, it is not going to devalue it too much, I don't think. But I think it could potentially devalue it some, especially depending on how you clean it. Now, there are ways you can do it, depending on what kind of dirt's on it. There are processes you can use, like steaming and electrolysis, that help it, that are almost undetectable. Liquid Electrum, good to see you. So let's give Tobacco Row 5 curls, and then we're gonna bookend that for the global warmer. Yes, indeed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for the global warmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so there's 20 for the global warmer. That leaves us now in our tally, if you've been keeping up, down to just 100 owed. Wow, which is still a lot, but hey, we're getting there. We are getting there. All right, very good. Okay. All right, Super Wolverine says someone from the Royal Mint said all coin production has been halted for a few weeks. Premiums and hype probably going to the moon for the Royal Mint products now. Yes, indeed, probably are. And it doesn't surprise me. Troy Campbell, hello. Chris G is here. Glad you all are here. Welcome. Thanks for that information, Silver Wolverine. Pete O says, I only have one coin with the Queen on it. The 2022 Cook Islands colored reverse. Interesting. All right. Wow. Obsidian Obverse Iron Maiden, 1 ounce silver coin. Nicely done. I've only seen one other, and that's Heather had that one. If Charles was on it, I would have passed on it. Exactly. Imagine Boris Johnson on the coins. Yeah, it's a former prime minister. He wouldn't be there, but yes, indeed. All right. All right. Very good. Okay, let's march on ahead. We've got more comments to get through when I get to today's comments, at least on this. Don't Ask says, I'm curious when production stops. Are they pulling and destroying the dies as we speak? I'm guessing all the Commonwealth countries would be the same. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's what's happening in the United Kingdom for this 3-week shutdown. I don't know. My guess is probably not for a while for some of these other nations, but we'll see. We shall see. Others have some opinions we're going to get to here in a momentarily, but thank you, Don't Ask. And I won't tell. 1977, John Boy. Britannias usually come out in October. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens with both sides of that coin. Yes, indeed, it will be. Good to see Treasure Charger is here, an honest value. Welcome, good to see you guys. Silverholic, sad day. No matter how you feel about the Queen, Charles will be way worse. I tend to agree. He's a globalist and working hard to remove rights and liberties from everyone on the planet. Yes, indeed. Well, that's if he continues in that role. We got some hint and indication today that he will not be pursuing those efforts, but we shall see. All right, very good, JM. All right, JM is here. YouTube just gave him notification. Notification's been a little late coming out. And I appreciate him being here. Very good. All you guys, glad you're here. Timothy Whittington. All right. Says Charles Mugg will look like Alfred E. Newman. All right. Hope they change the current rule of showcasing their monarch for more than varied selection of famous people. Yes, indeed. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, very good. Yeah, it'll be very strange to see another portrait on the coins, for sure. Andy U is here. Welcome, Andy. Welcome. Silver Survivor, an honest value is here. And Golf Course Randomness is here as well. And the Boomer 53. The surprising thing that is going to come out of the Queen and her legacy is just how evil that this person is. People have no idea the extent of her reach into the dark side, but time will tell. People have strong views on the Queen, that's for sure. I kind of don't think she's that evil. In fact, I don't think there's been any of the stuff that's been in the family for years. I think she had very little, if anything, to do with it, but that's my view. I have great respect for her, but people have strong views. Navy Vet says, it's my understanding that Charles will need to sit for his official portrait once he has assumed the throne. Then he has to approve of the portrait to be used, and then the royal mint will begin the process of slowly introducing coinage with his image. That doesn't provide any time frame other than most likely after his coronation. And that very well may be right, Navy Vet. It would not surprise me if that is the case. They must be the king first. All right, very good. All right, the 3-week shutdown is a mourning period. The new design still has to be approved. This is per Backyard Bullion. Okay, very good. Thank you. All right. Nice. Thank you so much. All right. So it looks like Navy Vet is right. So it's going to be a while before we see these portraits. Spokane Silver Stacker says here, I actually never... Hold on a second here. Make this, there we go. Let's do this. I actually never minded the Queen being on the coins. Definitely could be worse images on there. That would be interesting to know if the Commonwealth regions are required to have a monarch on their coins. Definitely do a video on that if you find out. Will do. Let's see here. The Peacock Rhino says only the Commonwealth realms where the king is also the head of state, such as Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Most Commonwealth nations are independent republics with free associations with each other, and some have never even seen a British colonial possession. All right, very good. All right, so maybe so. So the king is the head of the state of Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So we will definitely be seeing portraits. All right, have a good night, Silver Honda. Keep your feet in the stars. Keep reaching for your gold. All right, have a good one. Cyberfish says here, I heard she was hospitalized this morning. Hold on a second here. And that she was. And thought about buying some Britannias. Guess I should have actually done it. You said none of the coins with their image will be worth more than they already are, but the premiums in 2022 Britannias had already jumped up by $2. They're already worth more. Yes, in the immediate aftermath of such an event like this, you're going to see prices spike. But in the long run, they're not going to be worth any more. People are buying them just because, you know. And I made a purchase today too, in the same manner of form. But and it was somewhat of a numismatic play. But most, and I'm not even saying all, but most of the bullion coins are not going to be worth a whole lot more. There's just too many of them out there. And in the short term, yes, but not in the long course, in my opinion. Could be wrong though. Thank you, Cyberfish. Greg Johnson, show a little respect for those she left behind, maybe. I don't think you really need to talk about how tired you are of her image on the day she died. Well, sensitive much? You know, I mean, come on. I mean, if the Queen if the Queen could hear me talk in that video, I don't think she would really care. The fact is, she's on a lot of coins. I'm expressing the sentiment of a lot of people as far as they're seeing the Queen's image. No disrespect was meant to the Queen, and if you took it that way, you might be just a little bit too close to the situation. So, but anyways, all right. A truth is a truth, whether or not she's dead or not. I mean, that's just the case. Anyway, Spokane Silver Stacker on this video. What about these metals? Very good points. I don't have much in other metals than gold and silver, but you're right, they are speculative. However, hold on a second here. If people got into rhodium early, they'd be happy now. I'm not saying that would happen with palladium or platinum, but wouldn't it be something if they did blow up in price? Exactly right. And that's a matter of whether you get in. And this is why I'm kind of bullish on platinum. Yes, indeed. Lurking from Campfire, Silversmith, good to see you. Grass Grill has Queen Victoria on many of his silver coins. Yes, indeed. Queen Victoria. And she had a couple different effigies. One of them was the mourning with a veil, right? After her husband died. All right. The Peacock Rhino says, I doubt they'll release any more coins from the Royal Mint until next year. For starters, the king will have to have his portrait done, and his portrait will face to the left rather than to the right, as it will on postage stamps. It's a tradition that it alternates when the monarch changes. That's exactly right. I did forget about that. There are 15 Commonwealth realms which share the king as a head of state, the biggest being Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. He will keep him on their coins, but most of them won't and don't already. It's a sad day, though I do plan to buy a sovereign, as it's a unique platinum jubilee year. I doubt that will ever happen again for a century. That's exactly right. Fun fact, the Queen is a truck driver and mechanic. That's right. That's right. She sure was. And she was a noted horsewoman, too. What do you call that? What do you call those people who ride? Equestrian? Is that what you call horse riders? Equestrian? Nicola Lutuv says, literally just bought my 1 ounce, my first gold coin ever. Congratulations, which is a 2022 Britannia to commemorate the end of an era. Not looking at this as an investment or a savings account. This particular coin is a piece of history for me. There you go. And I did the same thing with the purchase I did, but it didn't have the date 2022. And I hope to one day pass it on to my kids together with the story of how I found out about Her Majesty's passing. Yes, indeed. Well, great purchase for a great reason. Yes, indeed. That's wonderful. Equestrian. All right, there we go. There we got it. Thank you, JM Unleashed you. All right, very good. Welcome, guys. Glad you all are here. By the way, every single one of you. We got 76 here. We've got 55 thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Although I'm not going to use this live stream to propagate and promote and even subliminally get you to press the thumbs up button. I refuse to do it on this live stream. It's not going to happen here. Now, that doesn't mean that some of my moderators or other people that are here in the chat, if they say to press that thumbs up button, that's on them. I didn't do it. I have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm all out of it. I'm only partially ears. All right, very good. Silver Revelist. Here in Canada, it was part of the deal when we branched off back in the 1800s, 1867, if I'm not mistaken. That was a Confederation of Canada. Something like the King, Queen portrait to be on all coins minted. Very good. All right. Jerry Parker, thank you so much. Chris Card is here. If you would have bought a kilo rhodium bar instead of that first 1 ounce, imagine what your network would be. Exactly right. My network would be worth as much as my net worth. And both things would be insanely huge because I could afford a huge network. But Matt, sadly, they never made a kilo rhodium bar. I don't know of a kilo rhodium bar, at least that can be available commercially. Yeah, I think the Queen would have given me a thumb up. I agree, honest value. I've never calculated total value. I tried at one time to start, but it's very difficult because I have a lot of stuff that are just collectible coins too. Really hard to really calculate that stuff because they're off weights, and I would only calculate their bullion value. Coins A to Z, I believe the $1 trillion platinum coin must be a commemorative coin as opposed to a bullion coin. No? Actually, no. It would not be either. It would not be a bullion coin or a commemorative coin. Believe it or not. In fact, no one would ever see that coin unless maybe an image of it because it would be in the New York Fed, likely, if they minted one of those. And it would be melted down immediately after the transaction. So it would be a utilitarian coin, coins A to Z, if that makes sense. It would not be a commemorative coin. It would be used for the utilitarian purpose in order to pay for whatever the government wants to do. All right. And by the way, I still think they may have that in their back pocket to use for special circumstances. Here we go. Hello? 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 I know you're there. I heard you. Hello? Say something, you mother-de-chode. That's what they do. I have this happen all the time where they actually do connect and then it gets off. I'm going to leave a line open for a little bit just to see if they come back. Coins A to Z, it says, it's amazing how dense platinum is, even compared to palladium. These American Eagle coin designs you have on display here demonstrates the difference in density. It sure does. It's pretty amazing. It really is amazing. All right. Let's see here. And I love the density of platinum, that's for sure. And Silas Marner says here, the Yale of Beaufort has her with the 2023 date. I can't find them anywhere but on the Royal Mint's website, and they are pricey. I also wonder if they'll finish the 2023 run of the Yale Beaufort with her face on it. If there's a Type 1 with her on it, it could easily be the key, if there's such a thing in a bullion coins without mintage numbers released. Do I dare buy a few, FOMO or DOMO? I don't know, DOMO. If it surely is, it surely will be Type 1 hard to come by. Silas, they may decide, and they could have the authority to, potentially. I don't know what it is like in the United Kingdom, but Canada did it with coins of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police with Alfred's, with the King Alfred's face on it. And so they could continue the series with the Queen's image on the coinage for that series. We'll see. Rocky Superstar is here. Maria is here. And welcome to Kingman, AZ, and Grayman 61. Good to see all of you guys. And Joe Dirt Treasure is here as well. Thank you all. Sunshine Stacker says, yes, by rule of law, monarchy, they will print King Charles III in the next calendar year, but with one difference. He will be facing left of the coins. That's right. Exactly. And I should have mentioned that. He will be facing the other way. Dan McKeever says here, so an interesting thing is the 2023 Lunar 3 series coins from the Perth Mint are set to be released this month. They will delay that and remint what they already have done. Well, no, they probably will continue to mint those. And my guess is all of the Lunar 3 series probably, I don't know. I just don't know what the Perth Mint protocol is for the Perth Mint. But the ones that are proof probably will have the Queen's image on it. And they will probably keep them for the 2020. I don't know. I just don't know. I like to think that they'll probably keep them the same. But anyways, let's see here. All right, let's move ahead fast. Sunshine Stacker says here, this is a tradition that dates back to the reign of Charles in the 1600s, which dictates that each new king or queen must alternate the direction of their gaze. All the countries that bear the queen will bear the king. This is because of the rules of succession in relation to the Crown of Australia, which controlled by Australia and part of the Australian law and kept consistent with the British rules. All right. And I imagine that they will probably have commemorative coins with one side being the Queen and the other side being Charles. The switchover, they'll call it, I guess, with the date of September the 8th. And, of course, the coronation will happen next year. But nonetheless, and there'll be a set of commemorative coins for that. There's going to be a lot of commemorative coins coming out for the Queen's death. And there's going to be a lot of hype surrounding them, too. Do not fall for that hype. I don't think many of them will be worth really a whole lot in the long run. There's already a lot of commemorative coins with the Queen's image on it. And if you want to see one of those, you can see my old videos too. But you can also look at Cyber Curtain Twitcher did a video on it just today with one of my, what I think is a really cool looking coin that is innovative as well as commemorating the King's longest reign. Britain. Mo Silver. Says here, I'm not an expert. I agree that Queen Elizabeth coins will not be more valuable by themselves, but it will be kind of unique to have a series like the Tudor Beast, which will have QE2 and KC3. I think that will be a difference and maybe another series. Yes, it'll be very interesting. And, I don't know what they're going to do with those. It'll be very interesting to see here. The nose coin. There you go. Charles will have the nose coin. I don't know. Does he have a big nose? I don't know. Never saw a profile of him. Coin Hound, an amazing woman and queen. Served with dignity and class. Looking forward to picking up some Charles III coins. Thank you, Coin Hound, for your comment. And Gary Johnson always used the Monarch of Commonwealth coins. Why would you ever not? Well, I mean, if it's by law, but I would say if they had the choice, I would prefer the coat of arms of said nations. Yes, indeed. David Moulton says, in Australia, under the Currency Act of 1965, the current monarch has to be on the coins. However, Charles will be facing to the left. The new coins will come in 2023 with Charles on them. Yes, indeed. And circulating coins will probably come much quicker. I think some of these bullion series is my guess. I don't know. Brandon coin one day. No, there will not be a Brandon coin unless he dies, and 2 years later they do a dollar, like they've done for the presidents. Then there will be a dollar non-circulating Brandon coin. Otherwise, it's just a medal, presidential medal. Jake Welly says, Jake Well. I think that's how that is. Says, Maple premiums rise, and I trade all for increased ounces of generic. I do not give a rat's butt about the rule. Bust on the obverse of the coin. Very good. All right, Jake. Thank you. Peter Palika says here about this. Well, that's why I try not to stack coins with monarchs on obverse. The practice reminds me of coins and banknotes portraying comrades Lenin and Stalin back in the USSR. At least without a monarch, the design of my coins will not change. I'm just curious how all those regal mints are going to cope with the changes, whether we'll be lucky to see another portrait made by Susan Blunt. All right, very good. Yes, they have already figured that out months and months, well, probably even years and years ago, since the Queen was up there in age years and years and years ago. So they likely have all this figured out. But the thing is, it's time, if indeed the new king must be at the helm, so to speak, and then the process has to bear itself out through the portrait, which will have to take place while he is on the throne. TNT Travels. Let's explore Palladium future price targets. Yeah. Be very interested to see. As the war with Russia accelerates, I believe palladium will blow past 5K, and in the next couple of years it will blow past 10K. Platinum will hit 3K eventually. Well, and the thing is, TNT, the war has already escalated. In fact, in some parts of Ukraine, it's died down some, and Ukraine is kind of winning right now. And in fact, there's been incursions into Crimea, which they should take back, but that's another story. But I don't think that will be the case with the palladium prices going up. I thought they would have gone up after there was the sanctions, but they haven't. Chris Clark, but good comment. Thank you, TNT Travels. Chris Clark says, I'm lucky to have a few of the 2023 Tudor Beast Yellow Beaufort 2-ounce coins and nearly bought the 2023 Platinum version, but this sold out the day before her passing, so they'll be quite rare. Not necessarily. Let's see here. Oh, the Platinum version. Okay, the Platinum version. Yeah, the Platinum version could be rare. Yes, indeed. Very well could be rare. If they sold out. Okay, let's see here. We've got Gavin Berger. Let's see here. Says here. My question is, what about the 2023 coins with the Queen on it? It's historically the mint stops on the day of death, on the day. If they break tradition, what stops Commonwealth countries from traditional having the Queen on the obverse? 2023 2-ounce Beast of Tudor will be an anomaly. Wonder how many are going to be in circulation. Well, and the thing is they have to have a new portrait. They can't stop production if there is a demand for coins one way or the other, depending on what their laws are. But yes, indeed. Very good. All right. If knowledge is power, then there is a God. Exactly right. Very good. All right. Hello, Gold Maple. Good to see you. Eldana says, read this morning that nothing happens with the currency until after Charles' coronation, and that could be 6 to 12 months away. The currency is slowly phased out over a few years. Can't see us getting type 2s or anything other than that. New year, new person amount coins. All right, so is it when he becomes king or when he's coronated? I don't know. Until the coronation. I just don't know. Anybody from the United Kingdom know that? It would be very interesting to see. There's not been much talk about it, but I would think the Royal Mint would put something up on their website to talk about that, but I've not seen. Silver Speed, it's a very sad indeed what's happened to the Queen, but also exciting for collectors who own a bit of history in their hands. And that is really the thing about it. Have it because of the history. I wrote a few poems during these unfortunate times. I hope to be back soon. All right, thank you, Silver Speed. Very good. Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, we are supposed to be getting some calls from loan scammers 15 minutes ago, or 20 minutes ago. It did not happen. They did not send me anything. They did not call those freaking scammers. Christina Napolitano, I just bought a 2023 Gold Maple leaf set from AppMax. Got the last one. It may be worth money in the future because she died in 2022. I doubt it, though. I really doubt it, but anyways. All right, we'll see here. But you never know. I think in the short term it could be worth some money. Upscale flipping. I'm wondering if any mints started to mint 2023 with the Queen on it. Yes, they have. In fact, likely, probably some of the bullion coins, especially the lunar stuff, have already been minted. So we may see the Queen on coinage for a while yet. I'm leaning more towards that possibility than not. M2 says here. Let me get over here, show some love to this side. Upon hearing the news of her passing, I thought about many of the things you discussed in this video, Sal. Some of my favorite coins are the British penny from the 50s, 60s with the younger Queen of the obverse. Yes, indeed. And I'm with you. That's a nice portrait indeed. Very, very good. All right. Let's see here. We've got Paskina the Fourth says, won't buy ASCs until the premiums come down or I find a lucky deal. Still getting constitutional. Again, when I catch a good deal actively. Main stack increases bullion. No foreign at this time. I would love some Libertas, but the premiums on those make ASCs look quaint. Yes, indeed, you're right. Libertas are crazy expensive. Jamie Foxx, she very well could be, at least for part of the year. At least for part of the year, I would say. Silver Tortoise says, a lot of people with them set a minimum they wanted like me. Now we will just get pretty stuff to add to the collection side. Perth kicks it with designs. Yes, indeed. They sure do. And gold and silver investors turn away from the U.S. Mint. Mando Dad Stacker, I had a West Coast wedge-tailed eagle flew over the top of my car once. The wingspan created a shadow covering the whole width of the car. It was epic. Wow. They are very majestic birds indeed. And the coins really don't even do them justice. It's pretty amazing. Wow. Chief Home Slice says, just check the APMEX price for eagles. Premiums are $16 an ounce. Who the heck is buying at these premiums? Exactly right. Well, I guess some still are, but I wouldn't stack them at that price. That's for sure. Crazy premiums indeed for them. All right. PM Galleria, I stopped after the 2019 enhanced reverse proof cluster fudge. Then the icing was the limited gold series they pre-sold out to the dealers and left us hanging. Yep, exactly right. I understand. A lot of people have sour feelings towards the mint because of that, still from that enhanced reverse proof thing. Cash and Coins agree the Perth Mint has better or more aggressive marketing. And with that said, they have the coolest looking coins. Exactly. They've got something to market, that's for sure. Scott S. says, the mint is raising prices once again. In my opinion, the prices are already too high. Silver and gold prices drop, yet the mint raises their prices. Well, it's a lot of the dealers are doing it. I don't know that the mint is. For their collectible coins that sell directly to us, they're not lowering their prices, but they're not raising them either that I've seen. All right, very good. Yeah, Toker Talk. That's one I want to get as well, too. How are the prices on those Toker Talk for the completer coin? JM Unleashed. I'm glad I stocked up on Type 1 Eagles before the 2020 increase in premiums. Now I'm focusing on low premium bullion for the most part. Indeed. Yep, and I got a few as well. 5.6 NATO. I bought 2. Oh, that's 5.56 NATO. He's talking. That's a round. That's like the 5. That's a 5.56 NATO round. Is what his channel name or his YouTube name is here. I bought 2 silver American Eagles just to have 2022 Eagles, but I won't buy any more until they more comparable to other sovereign coins in price. I'll likely do the same in 2023. Smart. Cheaper than Maples on Silver Gold Bull. Nice. All right. Thank you, Toker Talk. Might have to look into that. Are they dated 2022 or 2021 for those? Theta Phoenix says, the only U.S. mint product I buy now are older gold buffaloes. I want to support and buy from the U.S. mint, but their prices and quality suck, and their inability to meet demand for ASCs is in violation of law is inexcusable. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 2022. I'll tell you what, that's making it tempting. Because I have all of the Queen's Beast and 1 ounce gold for the completer coin. I've got all the 1/4 ounce golds and 2 ounce silver. And So to have that platinum would be a nice capstone to the series. I may consider that. Dang it. Shoot. Problem is I just bought some platinum earlier today. But you're making it quite tempting, Toker Talk. Son of a motherless goat. Keith Corbin says, I haven't even given the U.S. Mint any consideration since the train wreck of the Morgan dollar rollout. If I want a U.S. coin from the Mint, I'll just do it via third party. I'll take some real reform to win my business back. Totally understandable, Keith. Totally understandable. All right. Wild Turkey 38. And this is quite revealing here in his comment. I just checked Monument Metals. Roll of ASC is 2 for 20, price at 644.80. Roll of Australian Kangaroo, roll of 25, price at 584. $60 less than 5 more ounces. No question what I would buy if I was looking for coins. I love ASCs, but the price is ridiculous. Exactly right, Wild Turkey. Very well stated. All right. All right. Richard Chiraboga, I agree with you, Sal. Perthman produces a beautiful product at a better price. I've given up on the U.S. Mint. It's really a shame. I really want to like the mint of my nation, but I've been turned off to them too, to where I'm stopping major collection partially because of that. DD Prepper says, yes, sir, the premiums are too high. Anything the U.S. government gets involved in, they just screw it up. Yep. You are right. You are right. Silver Freak, you're right, Sal. I'm down with the Britannia and the 3 Graces. Good look, great quality, not a bad price. I've been getting free shipping from Royal Mint. What's not to love with all that's cheaper than ASC? Well, how do you get free shipping if you're in the U.S. from the Royal Mint? I'd like to know that. That's interesting. Congratulations. Welcome. All right, very good. All right. USMC Rebels is here, and we have what arguably is, this very well may be a first on the Salivate Metal live stream, that we have participation with a pet. That's right. An actual pet, a cat, sent out a message to us via USMC Rebels. And I quote the kitty, ASZ58S56R 784444444444. Yes, indeed. So there it is, emblazoned here, pinned at the top of this live, at the chat screen here. A little bit of communication with the kitty. Hello, Shan. Good to see Shan. Welcome. How you doing, Shan? Long time no see here. I've seen some of your comments. I appreciate you stopping by. We had a kitty type and take part in this conversation here. Yes, indeed. Richard Metcalf says, my first thought when I read the title was, gee, I wonder why. If you're going to pay premium prices, you might as well get a premium product. Amen, Richard. Amen. Gold Chick is here. The lovely Gold Chick Vibafel. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And the Sarge, another former member of the military like USMC Rebel. Let's see here. Says, I think we could see that coming with US Mint. I could be wrong. There's always another game in town, not just them. Thank you, sir. That's right. And Bout the Freak says, I'm still mad at myself for buying 85 Morgans and $75 Eagles. U.S. coins don't retain their value. 90% is the only U.S. coins I'll invest in. All right. Very good. Very good. Understandable. The 1984 half-ounce gold Olympics coins worth getting. Yes, I actually have all 4 of them, proof of those. THS, if you want to see my full modern commemorative stack, I'll show you where it is. If you go to my channel and type search, just type in complete, and you will see it right here. Complete Proof Modern Coin Collection 1982 to 2022. You will see all 4 of those. I encourage you to watch this video. Got very few views for a lot of work put into it. If you guys get a chance, check that out. All right, and we've got Dissident Aggressor says, if they're not going to spend any money on quality control, maybe they can lower their premiums. But they won't. That's the thing. You would think it would make sense for them to do that, but anyways, doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Jay Coastland says eventually we will see the higher energy prices reflected in PM, since some silver is a byproduct of primary metal refining. The primary is going offline and will tighten supply of silver. And very well could, and I think it will affect for sure in due course. All right. Cup just hit the mic. Sorry, I was slurping here. All right. Let's get over here to the next episode in the form of a comment. 439 tab says the following. The price of silver has plummeted while inflation soars, so why then is silver a hedge against inflation? It has not done any better over long periods of time. It has done well over long periods of time. 439 tab. I did a video quite some time ago, and really it's truer now than ever before, called Silver, 100 Years of Silver Prices Proves Its Worth. It may not be an inflation hedge right now. In fact, it may not be an inflation hedge over the last 10 years. And depending on how you buy it and when you buy it, that could vary. But in due course, in the long course of time, it will do just that. Let's see here. Emerald Coast Bullion, what's the secret to the amount of content you put out while maintaining quality? Well, it's basically just, I've gotten used to it. I've got a rhythm, I guess you would say, a research, and a lot of research, and as well as just having done it for a while. I've just gotten used to it. There's really no other secret than that. But anyways, let's see here. Colonic Stacker, the cat's message literally makes more sense than the gibberish that comes out of the mouth of John Fetterman. Sadly, that is the case. He should never have ran for public office after May of 2022 when he had a stroke. I feel for the guy, but he's in no position to run for any office of any sort. Scammer time. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, sir. My name is Maxwell, calling you from Medicare Health Insurance Office. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Sir.
Answer the question. How are you doing?
Yeah, sir. I am also fine, sir. Thank you for asking.
Okay, you have to answer very quickly. You've got to be quick on your responses, sir, okay?
Sorry for that, sir. Sorry for that.
That's okay.
Sir, actually, the reason of my call,
It does that when I merge calls.
Medicare.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Actually, the reason of my call, I just need to inform that your old Medicare card is expired now. That's why Medicare just sending to a new one. That's why we are calling you.
Oh, okay. You want my card to be expired?
Yes.
I don't think it's expired that I know
Yeah,
of.
sir, it's expired. It's expired. That's why we are calling you, okay?
I have my card in front of me. It's not expired. Do you want
Sir,
my...
it's expired. It's out of date now. That's why we are sending you a new Medicare card. That's why I'm calling you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Sir, if you don't mind, just go and grab your old Medicare card in your handy for a verification purpose. So
I've got it in my handy. I've got it in my handy right now. I'm ready to give you the number. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
It's 1AF5-TA6-NV25.
Can you please speak slowly, sir?
1AF5-TA6-NV25. Is that better?
Sir, please speak slowly.
I did. I spoke as quick as I could. Let me try it again. 1AF5-TA6-NV75. Is that better?
Sir, what is your name?
It is Charles Lee.
What?
It is John Dutton. John Dutton.
How do you spell your name?
JHONDUTTON. John Dutton.
DU?
Yes, that's PU. As it stinks. Yes, I own a ranch, a small one, but I own it. Go ahead.
What is your last name?
Dutton. Dutton.
How do you spell your last name?
Dutton.
Okay. And what is your Medicare card number?
I just told you that, what the Medicare card number was. Did you not listen to me?
Sir, why are you telling how much cost?
What?
Why are you telling how much cost?
Why am I telling you how much what? Say that faster. Say that 3 times faster.
No, sir. Please speak slowly.
Okay, all right, here we go. All right, here we go. 1 A F 5 T A 6 N V 2 5. Is that better? Is that better?
Are you?
Answer quickly,
No,
sir.
it's not better.
Is that
No,
better?
it's not better.
What do you want me to do? I spoke it slower. Do you want me to go fast again?
Sir, what?
What do I?
Sir, are you?
What do you want me to do? What do you want from me?
Sir, speak normally.
I am speaking normally. What? I tell you what, if you buy me from Silver Gold Bull the Platinum Completer coin, I'll speak exactly. I'll even speak in Hindi if you buy me the Platinum Completer coin. I can speak.
Can you please speak in a telephonic way?
Speak in a telephonic way? Speak in what kind of way?
Yeah. Like 1 is a number, A like an apple, like this.
Speaking. All right, I tell you what. Let me do my push-ups. I'm gonna do some push-ups. I'm gonna do them like as in a number. I'm gonna do these push-ups. What?
Sir, please speak in a telephonic way.
Speak in a telephone. I'm speaking to you in a telephone. This is what this is. I'm holding it in my hand.
No, sir. I'm saying telephonic way. Like 1 is a number, A like an apple, F like an frank, like this.
I don't. 1 is an apple. I don't understand. We're not talking about apples. We're talking about oranges here.
Sir, tell me your Medicare card number one more last time.
All right. Okay. Now listen closely. I'm not going to say this again. 1 A F 5 T A 6 N V 2 5. Not going to do push-ups.
Okay. So
Hold
wait
on.
a second, just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
hello.
Yes, I just did 10 push-ups. That gets me down to, let's see here,
Yeah, sir.
90.
I cleared that. Sir, now tell me what is your doctor name, your family care physician?
It's Dr. Emmett Brown. Dr. Emmett Brown.
What?
I just told you, Dr. Emmett Brown. Dr. Emmett Brown. Come on, man.
Oh, Anna Brown. Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
So, sir, where is your doctor practicing?
Where is he? In his doctor's office. He practices in his doctor's office, but he does have a band practice. He plays in a band, so he practices over at the rehearsal space as well.
No, sir. I am saying which city or state your doctor practicing?
What?
I'm saying which city or state your doctor practicing?
Which city or state? Monroe, Louisiana.
Okay, that's it. Okay, sir. Now tell me, what your Medicare card number is coming wrong here. Can you please repeat me again one more last
Oh
time?
my gosh! Why don't you just transfer me to the? Why don't you transfer me to the funding specialist?
Because your Medicare card number is coming wrong.
It's coming wrong. That's what she said. Okay?
It's coming wrong.
That's what she said. Exactly, word for word.
Sir,
And
your
I'm not
Medicare
joking
card
either.
number
And
is
I'm not joking either.
Sir, you are telling a lie, your Medicare card number?
Am I telling a lie? Let me repeat it back again to you. I've done this for the 17th time now. Listen very closely.
Okay. Yeah.
1 is a number, right? 1 is a number. Do you understand that?
Yes.
A for autotronic.
Yes.
F as in F for fighting. F as in fighting.
Yes.
5 is a number.
Yes.
Dash T as in Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
What?
I said T as in transversal. Kabligaga.
Yeah, T like in Tom.
No, T as in transversal. Kabligabla. Say that.
Can you
Say that. Repeat that after me. T as in transversal. Kabligabla.
Yeah.
Say it. Say it.
Yes, yes, sir. And
No.
then,
Don't say yes, sir. I want you to say transvisa kabligabla. Transversal. One more time.
Yes.
One more time. Say it. Okay. Transversal vligabla. It's not visa bra. It's visa blah. Anyways. Thank you. And then the number 6. 6 as a number. And then N as in Nancy Pelosi.
Yes.
Say Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
And then V as in vitamin.
Vitamin.
And then 2 as in term two buckle, as in 2 as in 2. Okay?
Yeah.
And then 5 as in the number 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
Now what's your name again? What's your name again? You sound androgynous.
My name is Maxwell.
Maxwell?
Yes.
That's an interesting name. I like that name.
Yes. Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
And you've not gone through the transition, right? You've not gone through the transition. I understand.
Yeah, sir.
Yes?
Sir, why your Medicare card number is coming wrong?
It's not. It's not coming wrong. It's not wrong. It's right. Do you want me to send you a picture of this? Do you want me to text you an image of it? Because I have it. I can prove it to you. I can text the image of it. Do you like chicken nuggets by any chance?
I do not.
Who you talking to? Who else is there with you behind your shoulder talking?
Sir, no, it's not because every worker is working here.
What's in your mouth? Maxwell, what is in your mouth that's causing you to slaughter your speech there?
No.
There's something in your mouth. Maxwell?
All right. So, sir, if you don't mind, can you repeat your Medicare number one more time back to me?
Yes, sir. It is 1 as a number. A as in aristocrat. F as in Funkelstein. Say Funkelstein. Say Funkelstein, sir.
Funkelstein.
Thank you. And then 5 is a number. And then T as in toenails. 6. I mean A as in aristocrat again. A as an aristocrat. 6 as a number. N as in neodymium magnet. Say neodymium magnet.
Neodymium magnet.
Thank you. V as in vitamins or Victor. Actually, I prefer Victor, or maybe it could be Virgin or Virgin Galactic or something like that. And then 2 as a number, and then 5 as a number.
And just for the quality purpose, like how do you spell your first name?
It is John, John. Last name Dutton. Dutten. Dutton. Ian. Yeah,
All right.
I should have said. Hey, let's go back. The F in that Medicare ID number stands for Fetterman, not for whatever it is. Fetterman.
All right, I'm gonna repeat back to you the Medicare number. If I am wrong anywhere, you just have to correct me, okay?
Okay, I will correct you if it's wrong. Go for it.
It's number 1, then A as an apple, right?
No, it's A as an aristocrat.
Okay. Then F as in Frank, right?
No. It's F as in Fetterman.
Funkelstein.
No, not Funkelstein. It's we changed that. It is now Fetterman. F as in Fetterman. Say that. Say Fetterman.
Fetterman.
Say this. Say Fetterman should not even run for office.
Okay.
Say it.
Then
Say
it's
it.
number 5.
Say
Shut up.
Listen. No, don't tell me to shut up. I want you to say Fetterman should not run for office. Please. And then we'll continue, okay? That's all I ask. Well, it's one of the many things I'm going to ask, but that's all I'm asking right now. Sir, don't be a martichode. Let's patch this one in. Got another one coming in. Uh-oh. We may lose both of them. We're going to try to swap. It's hung up. Hello? Uh-oh. We may be locked in. Sometimes this happens. We may need to end it all. Oh, resume call. Let's see here. Nope. Well, it crashed. My phone app is still open. Oh, this sometimes happens. The call has ended, but it says it's still going. It won't hang up. And sometimes this happens. It is, okay, this says call ended. I think I'm going to have to restart my phone. Okay, all right. All right, fun times. All right, thank you, guys. We got to have a little fun with the scammers from time to time, do we not? All right, very good. Oh, Maria Chin. I was going to say thank you, Maria Chin, for gifting a Salivate Metal membership. That function is actually not working right now, but it did work. No way. Mark B got one from Maria Chin. Amazing. Never mind. They must have fixed it. It was not working earlier. Way to go, Maria Chin. Maria Chin has just gifted a channel membership to Mark B. Amazing. Wow, thank you so much to Maria Chin. All right. And maybe Mark B will thank her for that as well. And thank you. There you go. Mark B did. So 439. I think we got them. Yes, indeed. But 439 tab. Good post there. Cybercurrent Twitcher. The crypto spammers are busy on this video. You owe me 3 push-ups for spam removal. Perthmint certainly do a great job. Just covered Perthmint piece in today's video. Yes, indeed. Yes, I do. Thank you, CCT, and it was a good job. And let me give you 3 push-ups for that. Thank you. Actually, I saw some pop over in my spam. I did increase my spam filters to catch more of them. Hopefully, I got them. But the problem is there's always a workaround for them. Here's 3. 1, 2, 3 for CCT, and then a couple more for global warmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we go. We got it. All right. Nicely done. Very good. Liquid Electrum, thank you, sir. Very kind of you. 5. Let's do those. And I tell you what, yeah, I forgot, lost track of the time. We got to go, folks. Let's see here. Let's do 5 for Liquid Electrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, you guys, thank you so much. We will not have time to do the game this evening, unfortunately, because I got to go. But I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for being here. We're 8 away from 100 thumbs up, amazingly enough, and getting a good roll started tonight. But you guys are wonderful. I appreciate you so much. Keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all.